Okay, well, there's one other choice to be made. Let's go back. Okay. I forced myself to speak. Actually, just gonna slide this over. Better now. I forced myself to speak. What? Yo-Yo was surprised. I can tell by her face. Okay, let's go. Weren't you expecting this answer? She smiled cunningly. She was hoping for it, because I picked the other answer and she left me. But no, why would you think that? Because you always say everything repeats itself after 7 days, and I can't get out of here. So we'll check it out! Oh. Check it out? Shouldn't we check out that city for starters? It's up for you to decide. I already decided, didn't I? I thought I clicked the button, and it decided for me. But anyways, I looked at her intently. Something seems to have changed in Yulia, but I couldn't understand what it was exactly. I've already decided. I mumbled. Then we should go. Okay. The cat and girl made her way across the field in the direction of the forest with confidence. Hey, where are you going? I'll take less time. Less time? Yeah. Last time. Thoughts started spinning my head furiously, merging into one, which probably wouldn't be a pleasant one. No, doesn't sound that way. So all this time, I caught up with her in 2 strides and grabbed her tail. I don't know if it's the true for Nekos, but I know for succubuses and those aliens from To Love Ru, their tail is their sweet spot. So, yeah. Did you know all this time that I go straight here without wandering for the whole day? No. I mean, I might have known, but you have nothing to do there. In that city? Yeah. Why? Time to theorycraft. So basically, the other choice I made went to the city, and I had a harem with the other girls, but Yulia was not present. And obviously, Yulia is getting pretty sad that I'm not going, well, I would go to the city. So, she doesn't want me to go there? What's the deal? It may have something to do revolving around her. And that would be cool. Why? I don't know. It should be that way. It's not right. I can't explain. I just know! Okay. I turned around and looked at the distant lights. I wonder, could things get any worse? Probably. Probably. It's not that everything is real bad right now. But what if the city doesn't disappear? And what's happening at the camp? What do Olga Mirchanda's words mean? Should I still hesitate if I already decide what to do? No. Just do it. Alright. Let's go. Dots. We walked through the forest almost all the way. How would you know it's all the way? I don't know. Crossing forest edges and fields just a few times. Yulia seemed extremely satisfied with something. That I'm coming home. That's what. Would you explain what is happening to you? Everything is so unusual. Because it's not like this before. Everything repeated itself after 7 days. Yeah. Heard it already. She just smiled in return. She's taking me on a detour, isn't she? I can feel it. I wonder what happened back at the camp. Hold on! Look. The camp gates were visible in the distance beyond the trees. Apparently there's no detours. Sad face. We started walking faster. Hey. I still can't read what those gates say. But apparently there's a guy on the right drinking vodka that I've never seen before. I'd assume it's vodka because it's Russia. But that's racist. It was clear that something was wrong. Sovanok seemed abandoned. I could assume that pioneers went to bed, but there were no lights except the street lamps. And why isn't Olga Dmitrievna waiting for us with the bite has its butt? I don't know, but something happened. Something happened here that I just remembered. I thought it was just normal, but now I remember that before the little choice thing, there was an event that occurred. She said on the radio that something happened. It was just a ruse. Oh my gosh! I understand! So, there was actually nothing that happened. But the five girls that, you know, were like back here and wanted to come and save me or whatever, they made up this big, like, deal of it so that I would come back and she would save me or something. Probably. That makes sense. Theory crafting works. But anxiety took over and, hey look, Genda. The city. Wow, there is no city. What happened to it? She definitely looks surprised. I mean, look at that mouth. Having reached the camp leader's cabin, I stopped for a moment in hesitation. Images of possible events flashed before my eyes. However, I quickly pulled myself together. This is just some nonsense! There was nothing to support the idea of the science fiction story running into a bloody thriller. I feel like this is gonna be like Miku's route all over again. I determinedly pulled the door handle and entered the cabin. No one was inside. Well, no point in staying here then. Screw it! Hey look, Katsulas, yeah, exactly. Without dwelling on my thoughts, I knocked on the... Is it... Wait, is that... I believe that's a face? Like, I don't know, like, right... That's my mouse glitches in this game. Right there. It looks like someone's watching me. I don't know what it is. But something is watching me. But only silence responded, though. I walked around the cabin and looked at the window. It was empty, except for that face in there. It wasn't empty. Well, that doesn't mean anything. They might have gone somewhere. Okay. I ran to the... It's just like Leonard's route all over again. It's a zombie, apparently. Or a ghost. And maybe it's a, you know, grocery list. I never know. Maybe everyone decided to have a late dinner. Or a demon. It could be a demon. However, the door was locked. Wow! We never have food. I was wanting to eat all the food to myself. I went back to the square and dropped onto the bench exhausted. Enough running, maybe? Yeah, I'd say. Yo-Yo, I followed me in silence, asked without much interest. But aren't you, like, a creature of the wild? Don't you run around, like, all day? Well, true. Oh, yeah. Well, true! Why did I stop panicking? Though what if something actually had happened? Well, it seems that since nobody is here, something has happened! I'm hungry. I'll go look for some... Oh. So, they were expecting me to keep going on forward, so they took the bus there. Is that how it works? Like, this route is interconnected with the other choice? And so they're actually on their way to the city with the bus, and since the city's now gone, they're trapped in the other dimension. Wait, so does that mean that the girls and Olga, I don't even know if Olga's like a part of the girls, got free, and then I'm stuck here with Yoya? Maybe. Because that would make sense if the other route was connected with this one. But well, anyways, I'm hungry. We need to find something to eat. Well, good thing Yoya has been stashing all kinds of mushrooms for winter. I didn't object, and in a moment, Yoya silently disappeared in the night. It's either some stupid prank, which is hard to believe, or everyone has really disappeared somewhere. Or in a bus. The event itself isn't any stranger than my arrival here, or that mysterious city which showed up and then vanished, but I'd gotten used to this camp and its inhabitants, and now, such a twist. Plot twists. I had more or less adapted to my new circumstances, and now nothing happens again. I cursed and covered my face with my hands. I probably sat like that for several minutes, until tears flowed. Oh, he's crying. So he really liked the other girls. Wow. That's a... Oh man. It's a bad thing that OBS doesn't really work with Everlasting Summer, because I'd assume that this white flash here would look more realistic, but since my game lags when it's being recorded, it looks like some sort of weird just white fade. But anyways, there was a really loud noise and it hurt my ears. It sounded like a thunderclap. But where did it come from? There wasn't a cloud. Well, according to the CG I'm seeing, if I could see past the white, there is definitely a bunch of clouds in the sky. And there's like one giant blue dot up there. It's probably the moon. Maybe like a really bright star. Oh, it's me! It's me! What in the world? Why am I here? What are you doing here, me? You. I uttered stammering. A thunderstorm. But why are you here? I don't understand. The face of the man standing before me. It's me. Why the sad face, Semyon? Says Semyon. Who are you? Says Semyon to Semyon. I shouted at Semyon. Calm down, you don't have to get so tense. Nervous cells don't regenerate you. Huh? Am I Piccolo? I don't know. My first thought was to run, but my body didn't respond to that idea. The lightning was flashing brightly, and there was no chance to see Pioneer's face clearly. However, I was sure that I had heard the voice before. Who are you? I am me, and I am you. I asked in a quieter tone. Wait, why isn't Yulia here? Oh yeah, she's finding mushrooms or whatnot. And then I decide to ask me some questions. Maybe I have some more appropriate ones for myself. Where has everyone disappeared to? They have played their parts and we don't need them anymore. So, did I get rid of them? Like the other me got rid of my partners? Maybe. Parts? What parts? Their parts. Wait a second. So, by parts, does he mean routes? Like, I did each and one of them, because this route only unlocks after you do every other route, including the Semyon's, like, alone route. So that's why I'm, like, not as confused that I'm talking to myself right now. And maybe he's talking about I've completed all the other parts, so we don't need those girls anymore. Maybe. I'm gonna remember this, and you better remind me, chat, because I'm gonna theorycraft this later, and I need to know this stuff. What about the city? What city? Huh? So I don't even know about the city. Like my... Oh, wait. Why don't I know about the city? I don't know. I wasn't sure if I caught a trace of surprise in his voice, or was just hearing things. The city! There! I waved my hand in the direction of Genda. What are you... Oh, yeah, you talking about that. He said, and silent for a moment. It's your fault! I don't understand. It's because you don't try hard enough. The pioneer raised his voice. You need to think! Just think! How have you been here? 5 days? 6? Or 26? 6. Maybe. 6. Why 6? Why you about 6? Why you sure? Because you count on the number dusks and dawns? Or because you looked at the date in the mobile phone? I don't know. The pioneer before me lost his temper, so I have to lose my temper. I had no clue what he's talking about. 6. Oh, it's like... 6. Okay, let it be 6. He said calmly. Oh, I wasn't very calm in that. Okay, I didn't portray his voice very rightly. And haven't you been here before? No. Are you sure about that? I don't know. And what if I say that you've been here before? I had absolutely no idea how to react to his words. Something was happening to me, like on the first day here. Something inexplicable, terrifying, and maybe dangerous. But I don't remember! Why do you have to... Well, in order to actually know what happened in the past, you sort of need to remember what happened in the past! He fell silent, seems lost in thought. However, you really don't remember. Well, I'll tell you then. Thank you. Because I want some answers, because I'm not getting any. I could hardly hear his words through the sound of thunder. My eyes were getting teary because of the lightning. It was very frightening. And flashes as well. I was afraid to even blink and give this pioneer a chance to disappear. He might really tell me how I turned up here. This is not the first time you've been here. Well, yeah, I mean, I've been playing for 50 hours. I'd assume it wouldn't be my first time here. I don't know how many laps you had, but it doesn't matter.